You have reached Toolbox Stuff. Gonna be a little bit more mellow. We're gonna look inside of ourselves for more. Who are we? What are we here for? Close. He tries to find the source of his power. Heimdall tries to see the future. He sees everything. What do you see in your future? I see eBay sales. I see free stuff from the trash. See another term for Obama? I see Mr. T. Thank you for joining us at Toolbox Stuff. Thank you for being here. You're amongst friends. We are together now. So I have great news. Great news. I have my first commission. Okay, no, it's not my first commission, but it is a commission. My latest. I get to illustrate a D&D book. A book for playing Dungeons and Dragons, a game that I've played just about my whole life. Started in the 3rd grade. That was around 82. I have to get the year straight. But, you know, I started with the basic set. We went on to play games like Marvel superheroes, right? We made up our own role-playing game from scratch. We had a whole system. We had a bunch of guns. We had a bunch of intellectual content. Awesome. It was like a Mad Max style shoot 'em up. You know, action. Every assignment. The main goal was to kill politicians. Ooh, kind of makes us think about number 45, doesn't it? But this wonderful assignment, it's called The Return of the Green Death. It's written by John White. And it is, I'm just honored to be able to illustrate it. So I am going to show you guys a couple different things, but let's change the ambiance. Here we go. So I did my cousin's paint party, and so I got some spiritual stones. We can go over what stones I got later, but what I would like to show you right now, it's our latest addition to the African American superhero lot. Recognize this guy? Let's change the lighting up. How about now? Yes. Wonderful Mr. T is going on the superhero mantle. He deserves it. He had an excellent career. He had his own cereal. It was nasty, but he still was on the box looking fresh with his mohawk. He had a cartoon. Okay, I watched it. I watched all cartoons. There wasn't a cartoon that I didn't watch. I just want to say that. And he had his toy. You know, I'm looking for the toy. I almost had it. But you know, this is what I did get. And remember, one of the rules for the African American superhero mantle is that I can't pay full pop for the project. It has to be super discount or free. This guy was free. Okay, he joins the rest of the mantle. Okay, and we're going to shift him here. Oh, I got a Battle Angel Arita. Wait, what? Hold on, I'm sorry. I had an eBay thing. You know, eBay is way more important than my situation. All right, so I've seen. Here we go. I have a problem. So let's talk about it. So this channel is also about eBay. So here we go. Battle Angel Alita. That is a book. Just sold it, and didn't know that I had a double listing. Okay, didn't know. I actually didn't even sell it for $8. It's really, really pissing me off right now. But it's double pissing me off because it's like my eBay is not straight. It's like you have to spend time looking and rechecking your eBay listings. Very, very important. Okay, so stuff like this. What if they just straight out bought it? Right now, I got, like it's okay because it's I could just cancel it and then end the listing, right? So I don't even have to tell the client that this book doesn't exist. He just won't be able to buy it. But I know for a certain fact that I don't have two of those. Some books I have two. I just realized that this kid Bible that's worth like $40. I have two of them, but I know I don't have two Battle Angel Alitas, so I'm definitely gonna have to cancel this. Didn't know it was double listed. That's crazy. And they have a button right here. It's called End Item. The item was lost or broken. And sorry, can't make that money. But look though, my seller page, since we on eBay, we got 7 paid. Next video is going to be those packing slips. Oh, we get to send one offer. I like to send offers very, very swiftly. Okay. And so as soon as we finish this, we're going to get to our drawings. Like I said, eBay is more important. Okay, so we're funded by Backyard Toys. This is Backyard Toys. So let's make sure all of our clients are very, very, very happy and that we respond immediately. So this person says they're interested in this Batman book. Okay, Batman in the 70s. All right, let's send the offer. Let's let them get it for, I would say, $14, $13.50, 13.5. That's a good number for this Batman comic book. Submit offer. 25% off. All right. That's my usual, but when items are a little more expensive, sometimes my percentage gets a little higher. Let's talk about the things that got paid. Things that got sold. So, a practical guide to wizardry. That's in there. Oh, this book right here. Boom. This book, right? Let's move the continual flame. Let's put it right here. Let's let it burn while we talk about this. All right. So this book right here. This is in French, right? But look how well it's drawn. Right? Like, I almost don't want to sell it, but like, give me that $20. So yeah, I sold it for $20. I had it listed for $50. I know if I could have got, look at that drawing. That's dope. I know if I could have got it into the French eBay, probably could have sold it for more. Got sketches in the back. I have 3 others. Pretty good. Oh, page layouts. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. We should probably just make this the correctamundo and stop. That guy could be in the corner. set up, but we got rid of it. All right. So again, I just cleaned up. I don't know if you got a new background. Can you check me out? Can you check me out? Let me show it better. Let me show it better. Boom. Check my background. Check me out. Yeah, still a little messy, but we working on it. We working on it. Okay. Boom. Also got the Debo shirts. Right. It's my uniform for right now. We'll get a couple more soon, and we're gonna put them for sale as well. So yeah, you know, I played D&D throughout elementary. In middle school, I started playing Rifts. Well, started with Palladium Fantasy, and then went to Rifts, and after Rifts, we did. All right, so look, we had this whole like little series where we did Robotech, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? So we started off with a little bit of Rifts, right? So, but I'm sorry, the very, very first game was the Palladium Fantasy, because he had the core book. So we started playing Palladium Fantasy. You know, I was like, look, I have D&D experience, you know, and so we kind of talked about that, and we played a lot of Palladium Fantasy. Then he got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle book and the Star Wars book kind of like at the same time, you know. So we did Turtles for a minute, then we did Robotech, and then we was like too old, right? I guess, right? Well, it was college time. Well, high school. We played a little bit in high school, and when I was in high school, I had switched back to regular D&D World 2nd edition, because, you know, my gaming group changed. Like, me and him stopped playing because he, you know, went off to a different high school and was kind of far, and then he moved to the Bay. So that was like one group gone. So then I had to find another group, and so I used to go to the cons. So I found another group through the going to the cons, and there were cons all the time when I was in high school, like in Los Angeles. Like, there's not very many. There's a few, but like they were like happening all the time. Like, you could, you know, go to the hotel and be like, when's the next gaming con? And they'll be like, oh, we're having one, you know, boom, you know, and they were yearly. And so anyway, they seemed very frequent to me when I was in high school, and I would go there. And so yeah, like I said, we made our own stuff up, and it was great. So yeah, let's move on. Talking about this here. What's in my toolbox? All right, so yeah, just to round out what sold. Also, I sold a Disney Ghost vinyl, a book, The 7 Wonders That Will Change Your Life, right? And this book is funny because I got it for free, and I was like, well, should I even list this book, right? Because I think it was like maybe like one sold or something like that. But I was like, this seems like a very interesting book that someone would want to read. So I was like, look, I'll just list it for $1. And boom, it sold. So there it is. Scott Pilgrim got that book. Oh, here's the book right here. Here's the book. So this is Glenn Beck and Keith Abloh, MD. And so The 7 Wonders That Will Change Your Life. I guess this is the book that they wrote together when they first, I don't know, got together. I don't know. Wonderful people are able to do wonderful things. So I'd like to write a book too. Scott Pilgrim, number 4. Another free item. I found this in a bag of books. Listed it. What else? Oh, and I have a big, huge box of 17 L. Ron Hubbard books, Dianetics books. I did pay. There was a lot of investment in that book lot. There was a lot of investment. I really wanted to sell that for like 150, right? I bought the books. I can't remember if they were $2.99 or $3.99. I think they were $2.99. But you know, they had all these L. Ron Hubbard books, and I looked them up, and I was like, ooh wee, I better buy these right now. So I'm really glad that I did. And then I had found a couple extras, so I ended up with 17 box, I think, or was it 16? I think I took one out. Why did I say 17? Oh no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You got to watch your listings, right? So this could be a total cancel, and the person could say, look, you didn't send me all the books. So now I got to send him a letter and say, hey, look, it says 17, but it's actually 16. Are you still cool with that? No discounts. I'll do that later. I don't want to do that right now. And that's a big sale too. That's very, very, very disappointing. And if I was my own employee, that's a demotion. 100%. I got to give myself a demotion on that one. I got to take a loss because that is just bad business. It says 17. I could have swore that I changed it to 16 because there was an extra book, right? That book that's right there at the top. There was an extra book. I cropped it off. I probably should have cropped it off even more. But it was a duplicate of one of these other books. I think I think it's a self-reflection book or whatever. But look, I grabbed book number 1 and kind of looked at it. I was like, oh, I want to read this. I was like, no, I better not. Like smoking crack. And I'd be like, oh, I'm a Scientologist. But I'm happy for the sale. I hope, and I give a lot of positivity towards the fact that they'll understand that it was 16 and not 17. Because I did sell that 17 book. Like, if I hadn't have sold that book like a couple days ago, like literally, it's gone, I would just throw that book in and ship it on and not even say nothing, right? Or even send them a message. I don't know. I feel like I probably would send them a message and make a big deal out of it. But look, you have to check your listings and recheck your listings, okay? So sometimes I just, lay in the bed at night and check. Obviously, I'm not checking it good enough because this is the second mistake just on this show, right? So yeah, man, that's no good. So I'm glad that I was able to get this book. All right, and that's going, and that's a sold, and so that's going out Monday morning because it just sold like last night. Yeah, all those things sold just during Saturday. Just I was out and about. So then I did the paint party. So blessings. All right. So what are we doing? We are going to be drawing sketches from boy. So it's called. I didn't do my final step. Isn't that something? Something worth nothing. Let's see here. Where is my... It's not here. Concepts. That's what I need. Boom. Alright, so... Concepts is a app, right? that allows you to, it's like a really huge piece of paper. So it's like a note taker's app. Okay. But it's like you have an unlimited size piece of paper instead of maybe like unlimited small pieces of paper. Right. So, you know, I've set up here pages. This is actually something that I'm doing for my comic book, and I just kind of like borrowed it for this task because of, you know, how numerous it was. So basically it's a drawing app, and so I'm gonna draw my sketches in here, right? And I have the description, right? So I'm gonna draw all my sketches, and I have all the descriptions already set up, and then ones that I like, you know, I'll zoom in and I'll take a screenshot and then take that into Procreate and then redraw it, and boom, that'll be the final. All right, so the assignment is as follows. I have to do a cover, and I have to do 9 sketches that are going to go inside of the book. Okay, so let's start off with a cover sketch. So I'm going to be using what's known as dynamic pen, and I'm not going to have it too big. This app is kind of weird. Oh wait, oh, it's kind of weird. I got this snap on. Take a snap off. It's kind of weird in comparison to other drawing apps that I've used. All right, I like that. It has this little wheel up at the top corner, and you can kind of program it, and you know, the whole layout thing is very, very customizable. They have a unique eraser. Right, so this little thing right here, it's called a cutting tool, but it's the eraser, right? And so it's always the same size on the page, no matter how you zoom in. So that's kind of it takes some getting used to, and you know, when you're really close, you have to like kind of change the size of. I haven't really drawn like super detailed drawings. It's only been conceptual sketches that I've done in here. I've never really taken I've never really taken a drawing like super deep in here, although I found that is really good for D&D sketches that sometimes need the look of quickness, and you know, like this is something that your DM just handed you across the table. Hey, here's a map of the cave. You know what I'm saying? Hey, here's what the building looks like. You know, here's a quick monster. Let me sketch him up. Boom. Right. So I use the grid. This grid behind is like it won't show up or whatever. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But I like the grid. I put it behind there because I wanted to have 11 by 17 pages, and I wanted to sketch my. So I'm going to be using it to sketch a comic book, and so the comic book is going to be printed out in this format. So I want to do the preliminary sketches in this format. I do a regular comic book that is in this format, right? So this is kind of like what I'm used to. This is why I'm creating this format, because this is how like I regularly do my sketches, and these are like preliminary pages. But I want to start doing them digitally to increase the flow, and plus I'll be able to do it in places that I can't take those papers to, and you know, pull out a big thing and be in there drawing, right? But I could have my iPad, you know, and I could be sketching. And then the battery life on this thing is super duper. Like I'm really impressed with it. This is a great tool so far for me. This is the iPad Pro, and we're also using Procreate. All right, so look, here we go. Let's get into this. We're gonna read the introduction. I mean, this is what I need to draw. Here, let's make a change. We're gonna pause the music. We're gonna have some ambiance music. I found a free online. Free online ambiance generator. This is Tabletop Audio. And I picked this. From inside a creepy, corrupted briar patch, 10 feet tall, thorns like daggers. Through an opening, you see a wizard's tower, built protruding out from a cliff wall. The tower is square, 80 foot wide, 120 feet tall, plus the battlements and then the roof walls. Each floor looks to be about 40 feet. Each floor extends 15 feet out and over the floor below, bulky and seemingly defying gravity. The wizard's tower has long been abandoned. The tower is taller than the cliffs from which it protrudes. On the roof, there is an eerie green glow. The top of the tower eclipses in the sliver of a new moon. Dim moonlight and the green glow are the only sources of light. Otherwise, it is dark. The rest of that doesn't need to be read. All right, so yes, it does. So this is, if my drawing allows me to see on the roof, this is what we should see on the roof of this tower. On the roof, at its edge, there is a silhouette of a dragon, wings extended. Also, and only if you think this is necessary, the ground floor of the tower, boulders piled around its base. Boulders on the top of the tower? A wide set of stairs lead to an entry with double doors. On the left side, boulders are piled high, held by a web of ropes. It says, you likely cannot see this, but a portion of the roof has been collapsed. A selection between the cliff face and the tower on its right side. The dragon did this long ago to create an access to where she nested on the 3rd floor. In and top the briar, sneaking up the viewer, The silhouette of a giant praying mantis. All right, so we're gonna have this building. Kind of already thought about it a little bit. Uh-oh. Let's go dynamic brush. We're gonna have this building here. So I already started drawing the building wrong. Oh my god. We're gonna have it's like this, right? But not like that. No, wait. Let's start off with the cliff. Where's our cliff going to be at? So we also need, it's going to be like some trees. Got to be a cliff. I'm going to have, I don't know how to draw a mantis, so I'm going to have to figure it out, but that's where the mantis is going to be at. What all these things are. I'm still kind of learning this program. I don't know what these things that keep popping up. Why is it just telling me this? I don't want that information. How do I make it stop? Stop giving me that extra information. All right, whatever. It's very annoying to me because then they stay. What's going on? I don't like that. This is where I should just draw this in Procreate. Why is it doing that? Oh, boom. Measure button was pushed. All right, so let's get back on these words here. So is it like a, I guess it's supposed to be like a medieval tower that's been shifted, but it's square. I have a tower. Should bring in here. Where's that tower at? Just had it. Got one that's square. I'm not sure about this architecture, but I know I could find a building that looks like this. Gotta research praying mantis. I probably should have set my page up different. Instead of each page next to each other, I put a blank page so I could do two versions. I already see. I want to do another version. So, all right. So it says, from inside of a creepy, corrupted Briarprax. What does a Briarprax even look like? That's probably part of my problem. is that there should be stuff hanging. Yeah. All right. We're going to get some exacts on the briar patch, but we know that stuff is going to be hanging like that. And we got the cliff. There's got to be something like surrounding this tower. I mean, I guess leading up to it. I mean, at least. I'm adding something to the map. Boom. I'm gonna have a little path. It comes right down here, and this is all darkness. I wonder should there be somebody like the warrior here, and he's scared because the briar patches, because it's all gonna be nighttime. Like, I believe in like makeshift weaponry, but not like makeshift weaponry, but like everybody got a one of a kind weapon, right? Like we're gonna talk some D&D stuff. Like, listen, you ever made a sword? Me neither. But I thought about making a sword, right? And from that experience, I could put it into this D&D game, and so look. You make a sword. Your idea of a sword is different from my idea of a sword. We can talk about the same sword, right? That's how it is. So your boy is gonna have a unique weapon for sure, because the dude that designed this sword like short, fat swords. He think that's better when they swing. So that's what he built for the king. And that's what they sold in that round. In the next round, they like long, skinny swords because maybe they maybe that's all the dude could make, or the lead dude that was training all the underlings for the king. He believed in long, straight swords because that was the symbol of the kingdom. Yep. So the briar patch comes down here. This is a different part of the... What kind of trees in the briar patch? Ooh, I keep drawing these evergreen trees. I don't even know what a briar patch looks like. I really should just research that right now, but I kind of don't want to stop drawing because we got a couple other ones, right? So I feel like on pass 2, I could, do the research. We just going to try to draw what we think right now. Just on some... We're going to hurry up type of stuff. I'm for sure. I had many little animals stuff that I got. Excuse me. I know I have a praying mantis that I could use. I know 100%. I got a praying mantis. I just have to remember where I put it. I think I know where it's at. But I'm not gonna get it right now. I'm gonna wait till past 2. All right, so. Got this dude, right? He's like right at the bottom. That's too big. Oops. I look, whatever that little thing was that just popped up on the screen, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it does. I wish I did though. I should probably watch some videos about, using this app. I did pay for it. Like it was a subscription. But you have to invest in you. All right. So we're just gonna make this thing a little bit smaller. I just think that it should be probably pretty small just because for right now anyway. Yeah. Let me see if I can get little man's some spacey space here. I kind of don't like the whole zoom thing that it does, right? Like it changes the size of the pen, you know, and it keeps redrawing it, and sometimes your size is it can get messed up. It's concepts. That's all. That's all. You look, get the concept down, and keep it moving. Oh, I need to erase one more little part. This dude. I mean, no, I'm 100% that I like this dude. I really like this dude a lot. Oh, that's a different pen. I was like, I probably should be drawing with that pen though. I'm more used to using that other pen than this one. But like these effects of like making it really fat and skinny, I kind of like that. But like the skinny wire, the wire stays the same no matter how close you get, so it stays the same size on the page, just like how that eraser does. So you haven't really seen it, but it stays the same size. That's the same thing the wire does. So the dynamic brush gets bigger according to my pen pressure. So light pressure is skinny, heavy pressure is thick, right? So I really need a bug, but I don't know why I wanted him to do, the bug should, I know it's like got like a long kind of like triangle head, right? Maybe like a little lump right there. We're going to do a little erasing. I don't know what kind of body he has. He's supposed to be a silhouette. In an already darkened forest. I know. How am I going to pull that off? Maybe regular leaf trees. I don't know. What do trees look like? I'm interested to see how close to a real one I end up getting. Supposed to be like a little green glow. I didn't like where I put that last dot. Oh. All right. All right. So yeah. Boom. I think that's nice adventurer right there. All we got is this little sword. He's only first level. The first level adventure. So you ain't gonna have too much. Maybe a little breastplate with the symbol of his nation. This is my old school throw up when I was a graffiti artist. He's from my nation. Oh, yeah, a bunch of colors. And this is the Apple Pencil 2, so it's like vibration sensitive. So you can tap it and cause changes to your iPad. Come on. There you go. It just knows. So in concepts, when you double tap, it pulls up colors, right? So if I want to change colors, right? In Procreate, when you double tap, it changes from eraser to the pencil. So, yeah. So, what's going to be in this area here? There needs to be a big old flower. This also needs to be pretty dark. So I'll probably have to do like a really good job with the gray tones right there. And if this is all gonna be like super black, we could just get in here while we got it. Let's see if we can capture some of this like darkness and nighttime activity. Right. So this is like the distant mountains, super far. There's going to be a super dark blue. These would probably be, I don't know, I'm thinking like maybe even black or a super dark. So this is gonna have, it's gonna be like a made of bricks, but with modern architecture, right? So this is a postmodern style that he described. I remember from architecture school. I remember super random architecture stuff from when I was in architecture school. Super random. I think I might make the little buttresses down here as well. Maybe even continue the motif around. Like maybe there's like an overhang here where you can stand here. Yeah. Actually, it's a pretty fresh little design, that he kind of wrote up. I'm going to continue this down here. We need to draw something back here, but I'm afraid to because it might make the picture a little bit too busy. We're already going to be super busy. This is, I wish that can go away. What if I hit it? I did that. Oh, made it go away. All right. So, boom. Tree. And I'm going to totally check out A, what a briar bush looks like. B, this mantis. Right? Oh, is this all part of it? Let's do sword. It's gonna have to be this sword is gonna have to be cut out. I really wish I could make the eraser. Like, see, one of the things you could do with Procreate is make the eraser the same as the pen or use all the same brushes. I'm not sure if I should just do white, which is I'm probably just going to do white. No, I didn't push the right thing. That white. Yep. Oh, and also this is the wire. All right. So here's the good thing about this app. So when I program this one to, whatever it is that I want, it's going to stay at that color. But when I pick a different tool, and these are all the different tools on this little ring bar, like if it's a drawing tool, it keeps those settings, right? So like this is a setting that I was using when I was drawing some quick maps. This is a really interesting pen for like drawing quick drawings like this, and I'll show you how I use it in a second. I haven't gotten to those stages yet. So I had like two different colors because I was going back and forth between the colors. Anyway, so my pen's gonna stay white, so I'll probably still be able to just do whatever, right? And this one stays black, right? And I need to really think about the human anatomy because this guy right here is not looking too maybe I want to make him rough, like he just... Oh, isn't it supposed to be in a swamp? Let's check our text. All right. From inside a creepy, corrupted briar patch. What climate is a briar patch? Like, I feel like I know. Like, I'm so smart, but I don't know. But we're gonna have to figure it out. We'll figure it out. Road needs an eraser. But it can't be like a smooth road though. It has to be like a chopped up road. No. Let's do it. And this road goes like that. Yes, that's right. I'm gonna bend it. Bending it even more. hello. Oh, thank you. So the author has he has kind of chimed in. John White, welcome to the show. Let me put thank you. So yeah, that's kind of, this is what I was thinking. This is the vision that I had while you were telling me that when we had our conversation the other day. All right, so let's continue. So yeah, that little bridge is, that I want that to look. And plus, I feel like this whole breaking it up, right, makes the distance a little better, like a little more believable. No swamp, as in no is not swamp, or as in no, you don't want swamp, or no, it's in a swamp. Let's look up Briar Patch. All right. Internet, which one? This one. Briar Patch. I can't spell. Don't front on me. What is a briar patch? So, it's a TV show. A briar patch may refer to common name for a thicket formed by any of a number of unrelated thorny plants. Let's see if they have any reference photos. They only have reference songs and books. No, thank you. Let's see what Google Images thinks a briar patch looks like. Okay, so I was kind of like along the right. So look, listen. All right. So look, let me tell a story. This is all right. So this is why I think swamp, right? So I went to Mardi Gras back when we can go places. Mardi Gras, yes, the first time, 1999. We thought the world was going in, partying out. He was rocking out. It was crazy, right? So I went with my buddy. We was like big time rappers at the time. Not really. I was just a journalist, using my media clout to get us in clubs and stuff. And he was my buddy, and we went. So so look, we got split up. Okay, so it's one night. We walk. You just get pissed drunk at Mardi Gras. So we was wasted, walking around, turn around, didn't know where anybody was, right? So dang, I'm lost. This was back before cell phones. Didn't have no cell phone. Okay, so now I'm Mardi Gras. I'm lost. It's getting late. I'm like, fuck it. I'm at Mardi Gras. About to rock out. End up hooking up with these chicks. They had a room. Thank the Lord, finesse my way into a bed. Woke up the next morning super early. Boom, back out, shot the parade. Loving it. Anyway, so, all right, so, the girl that I was with, she had family there too. So we hopped in a ride and drove like to wherever. Super risky. While we were driving, we looked to the side. There was like swamp with trees that grow up and out and making a canopy. For miles and miles, this type of like foliage where you can go in and climb on the roofs, water at the bottom, right? And you could climb over the roofs, so definitely difficult terrain. You know what I mean? And so we was like, look, let's smoke some weed in there. Look, we thought the world was gonna end. Pulled over. got out, climbed through. Like, super dangerous. Like, you fall in, you're completely wet. Like, you don't know how deep it is. You don't know if it's like quicksand. Like, you don't know. We just climbing over the roots, and we smoking weed. No one dropped nothing. Because you drop the blunt, they're going to be mad at you. For real. So we climbed in there. Awesome experience. Awesome. That's why I think swamp. But it's not swamp. It's forest. It's a forest. But let's find a nice image. See, here's an Arizona briar patch. Oh, that's a briar patch inn. That don't count. That don't count. That don't count. Okay. So here we go. We need to be looking out over a cliff. See, here's one really good thing about Google. Sometimes you could just Google whatever it is that you want, and it'll show you exactly what it is because it actually exists. Ooh, throw a lake in there. I'll keep this picture. I'll keep you. I'll keep you. Let's see here. Looking down. Look at that. I like that. I like that tree right there. I like that tree. I like that tree. So this is kind of like, at this point, it's kind of like advanced Photoshop. Right? For the mind, for your brain. Oh, you want a giraffe in there? No. Speaking of, the next thing I'm going to Google is, I don't know why I'm drawn to water for this project for some reason. We gotta stay dry. We gotta stay dry. So look, here we go. Praying mantis. Ah! I told you had a rectangle head. We need one. Oh. Love it. Love it. Look at this one. So I'm looking for, you know, the praying mantis that's gonna be small. You know what I'm saying? But still look like a mantis. Maybe even reaching out. Ooh. But not like that. Look at him looking at you. It's what, me? Alright, whatever. Oh, what about this one? What about, oh, what if there's more than one? More than one. I like that. I like that idea. Because I like this drawing. So, we're going to have more than one praying mantis. I think the silhouette of that would be confusing. What about that silhouette? But then I don't know if, like, see, all that's going to be a block, or I could like kind of like light out. It doesn't make sense. I thought about making this guy's eyes glow. I know I kind of went off on the swamp thing. I keep rereading Mr. White's message. Not swamp. I feel like he's like yelling at, like, dude, you was, no, it's not the swamp. Oh, look at that. Fake. Oh. Too bad, little bumblebee. That's a wasp. And that wasp will sting the hell out of you if it saw you. All right, enough of this silliness. Let's get back to it. So, yeah. All right. I feel like what happened to me? I think I was doing too much. I think I was doing too much. I was doing too much. Have to reset. Boom. So look, I'm actually gonna change the music because our ambiance ain't quite right. Because we doing what we were doing. Doesn't matter what we was doing. It wasn't right. Trust me. Trust me. The Ori. No. Look, I want to. That's what we was listening to. Salt March. What's this one sound like? Oh yeah, I played this one. This was kind of like a. It's kind of upbeat. It's not really what I want. Let's see here. I'm looking for like a wilderness scene. I like that. So I just wanted to look at the picture. So and we only got one of those. Sometimes the pictures don't come through for some reason. The tree looking down. Again, it's the water. I'm just gonna use the trees. I don't know. Might not use any of that. All right, so that's nothing. All right, so boom. No. It should be on this page or down here. There it is. Why did it move to this page? Can you stop and let me do this? I don't even want to talk to you at all. Alright, boom. Back on here. Alright, so I need to look up what this building's gonna look like. It's an iPad. So this whole image got to be dark. So yeah, we do have the like more bushy type of trees, but I'm gonna leave a couple of them straight trees. Should we put the little dragon in there? Only splash of red. So I was thinking like colors super limited. Only green color palette, right? So it's a whole gray scale, but to the green, right? Like it's called duotone. Okay, no, it's not called duotone. It's called yeah, duotone, right? But not the brand duotone that comic book use, but is when you make it black and white, but then you add one more tone. So like you've seen like a sepia tone, right? That's a dual tone, right? Sepia tone. So something like that, but instead of sepia is like a brown, right? A yellowish brown. We'll use green, and the flame would be like the only touch of red. So like this is what the warrior is looking at. I don't even know if this is some kind of a weird dragon, so I don't even know if it shoots fire. Maybe it could be a bolt of electricity. You know what I'm saying? And then the color would be yellow, or even it could be a red or whatever. But you get what I'm saying, right? You gotta tell me electricity or fire, Mr. White. If you're listening, But I know this is it's hard to stay put and just watch in here. It's hard to do that. No. Where's black? Black. I kind of need something else, a different color. I need a smaller brush. Only problem is that it takes so long to change the size. I'm not sure what this mechanical dragon smokestacks instead of horns. Mechanical maneuvering thingies. Thrusters at the end. Here we go. I know it's not a real dragon. Green glow is supposed to be gaseous breath. Okay. No red at all. So sad. So sad. so I don't know why it's sad that I have to change this red. But again, boom. So yeah, I think that we could go with these little steps things here, right? Not a real dragon. I knew it wasn't a real dragon. Gas, breath, funkified, kicking it live. Brush your teeth. All right. Oh no. Sometimes that happens. All right. So, boom. I you know, drawing that in a different color is just it was not good. I shouldn't have done that. But yeah. So I think that that is a good first step for that. I'm good with this. Broken archway leading up to the tower. Uh, Everything is super dark. Oh, I just saw it. Here it is. Everything is super dark, and this is now too small. What I want to do. See how many steps this is? Goodness, it should not be this many steps. Alright, so I don't know, I feel like I still didn't get a full understanding of what a briar looks like. Well, what I didn't do was find a picture that was exactly like the one that I'm trying to draw, which I'm not sure. Oh wait, I gotta read. Green glow is supposed to be okay. No red. Plume looks great. Okay, so just make the plume green. All right. All right. Well, we got a lot more to go. I don't really trust this app to save this drawing exactly how it is, so I'm going to make my photo of it. I don't know. What should be back here? More trees? More bushes? There should be more lines. There's definitely something coming out these bushes. Breathing all hard. What is this thing right here? What is this thing? What's this thing right here? See it there? Let's make it continue over there. I don't know what it is. It's something though. It's there. something that we shouldn't have to pay attention to, so that's why it's dark. This drawing had to actually go out to the second line. It doesn't matter right now. Alright, so I know there's a way to make that thing disappear, this circle thing, but like to get it back like that is really difficult. I don't know how to do it. So we're gonna just not worry about that. We're just gonna pretend that it ain't there. Do something just like that. Cover idea. We're going to leave that in there because it says cover. Alright. Boom. Yeah. Done. Alright, so let's see what's next. Alright. Oh, so this is the apparatus. So we already started thinking about the apparatus. The dragon silhouette made from salvaged roof timbers and a trebuchet. A vast canvas of tarps, its wings, and lines of chains and ropes with pulleys. At night, the green glow behind it, it looks like a dragon, 40 feet tall. I'm going to draw exactly what we had on the page. Maybe make the horns a little more interesting now. I don't know about those horns. What does a trebuchet look like? I don't know. Definitely got some wheels. Wait. So, the dragon flew down and made a nest in this building. But it's made up of a trebuchet. That's like a catapult. Let's look at some trebuchets. What we could do. Boom. Trebuchet. How do you spell that? Tribute. Oh my God. I don't know. Trebuchet. 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 Oh, I forgot to make a new window. We'll go back. All right. Maybe we had enough of that type of talky talk anyway. I like this one right here. All right. So let's go. No. I needed to erase all this. This is no good. Actually, I want to erase everything. No, there's a quicker way to do it. Oh, we're still on this layer. We're not supposed to be on that layer. Pain. So mad at myself. Don't know what to do. Ooh. We're not supposed to even be able to erase those lines. Can I erase that? No. Oh, maybe it transferred those because I was still selected. I'm going back over how I built this. Oh, okay, here we go. The dragon made a nest 100 years ago. Then it died. Village, you do not know the dragon is dead. Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Let's finish erasing. It's still mad that I'm not supposed to be on the same layer as that box. Still mad at myself. Trebuchet. Trebuchet. I don't know. This one right here might be kind of hard. All right, here we go. But this is going to be stylish. Right, that's like a little, you know, thing, and it's going to be a pulley. Maybe I could even have a little person in here. We was looking at mechs earlier. Matter of fact, just told the story of the D&D when I was playing Rifts and Robotech and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Just communicated with the dude today, right? He's talking about a mech that you get inside of, and it's like walking. If you ever seen like a skull walker from Rifts, you can Google it in your own time. It's like he's in this big, it's all these pipes, and it's forming this like kind of like turtle thing with these. It was pretty fresh. So yeah, and the guy was like in there. So I guess we kind of have to like design this whole dragon, right? Which is gonna be crazy. I don't know what we're gonna do. Should be we're gonna have a lot of the same kind of gears. I think that would be smart. Yeah. All right. So this is the I guess the fake dragon. I feel like it should have some kind of weapon right here, right? Like you got to fight this thing. If I'm writing the adventure, which I'm not, I'm just drawing it, but you got to fight this thing. You know what I'm saying? This thing is gonna walk up on you. It's gonna hit you with its wing. I don't know. I don't even know if these wings are gonna win. They might lose. Eraser. Which one goes? These go. Let's go. We're gonna see about this dragon. We're gonna see about this dragon and about these lines. I'm so mad at myself. All right. I hated them horns from when I first did them. I don't know what we're gonna do. Something's gotta give. We need some forearms. Yeah, I did research on dragons, right? A little while ago. It's got to have this background right here, right? So if we're high up, this is like the, you blow your whole surprise if this is the first image that the people see. I didn't even really want to draw this image first, but when I did the photos, they weren't in order. When I did these little boxes. All right. So let's see here. We need some arms. All right. So we're gonna start off with the base. Two of them, right? And this is just like straight stab, stabby, stab, 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 stab. Just no pop. Robot. I almost burnt myself. That's the third time today. I don't know about these candles, Rita. I almost burnt myself. Phoebe. Alright. So, lots of hit points, low armor class. Walking like. This arm's going to be backwards. Just like this. Boom. And then it comes back. But this one, it's a hammer. Just, again, no pop. Just straight up. We're not going to be pretending that this dragon is going to be used for anything other than beating down villagers that show up and trying to talk smack. Just listen. Somebody sees this thing fly down, right? They're gonna be scared. First of all, if this thing could fly, for show as magic, because this is not science. Okay, that's got to be magic. Can't be nothing else. Anyway, I want a little something here. this thing comes up to there and then goes down. We got another thing coming around here. How about this? Instead of pointing straight, it's a I don't know if they need to be connected. Dang, this thing is serious on the design, on your mind. Yeesh. Goodness gracious. I don't know. The mysterious. Mysterious. All right. Here we go. Oh, I know what I'll do. It's gonna be a dynamic brush. It's gonna be super fat. When I first started drawing this, I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be a daytime image." I was like, "Why? Nobody ordered anything during the day. Ordered this is the campaign's happening at night." Just enough light to see what you need to see. Behind the cold, dark mountain. I don't know about that hammer. We might have to make that hammer look a little bit better. Oh my god. Oh wait. So again, these are preliminary sketch, so stall me out on their exactness. certainly hate that it erases the lines that I need. Oh well. I'll have to remember that next time. To be a little bit better than what I did. So should he be at a machine, right, that he's pulling levers on, and then there's a machine behind that all the cables are filing into, and then that is what's controlling it? Or should the gears be like very, very visual, and each gear is coming to a different lever that's right under him? I think the machine is more plausible, and then you could have like some like exhaust coming out to the sides, and that's where the plume is coming out from. I don't know. Maybe in this shot, maybe he could. I don't know. I don't know the I don't know the boundaries of this monster. What can this monster do? All right. Alright, so kind of happy with that. Kind of happy. The apparatus, first little sketch. Definitely gonna do something about that brick face. It's got a brick face. It's supposed to be made of wood, but it looks like a brick face. Alright, what's next? Alright, so the master villain, a dragon moth? What does a dragon moth look like? All these dragons. I think that we was playing this game. It's snack time. I didn't snack the whole time I was doing the paint party. It was 2 hours. You know, I was smelling something, and it's the jankiness of this bag. I don't. I know. Snacks are no good. No good for me. So sugary. This is good to me. Alright, the master villain and his familiar are Dragomoth. Renlo is bald, handsome, and enchanter. Really? I'm supposed to know who Moby from the music video Southside? He didn't know who he was hiring when he wrote this. He didn't know. He didn't know he was going to get me all this chocolate. I have no idea who that is. No idea. But you know what? I bet you Google does. Who are we looking for? Moby from the music video Southside. Definitely not any of these dudes. I'm sorry. I can't be any of these dudes. I mean, that's why I pick who I. No. Oh wait, here we go. Boom. Let's watch. Probably get my video banned. We're gonna look at a little bit of it. Excuse the spinning of the iPad. I have to get my bearings here. Let's see about to do some things. Oh, messed up. All right. Sorry. No, I'm gonna do a screenshot. They won't let me do a screenshot. Maybe. I'll do a screenshot. Alright. Enough of looking at this video because they ain't gonna let us play. He said in a coat, right? I had this thing printed out. It's in the bag right here. Alright. We're gonna do one thing. We're gonna do one thing for certain. Do. Let's see if this is going to work. Some of this stuff. All right. All right, so here we go. So we're not even on this page. No, we were on that. No, yeah, we are Ruslo, the master villain, and his familiar, the Dragomoth. He's bald, handsome enchanter, wears a white fur coat, think Moby from music video. He wears a brooch, dazzling magic emerald, gem of color, blah, 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 and a magic rim. Did I defer to you? It's always near Renlo. It can fly, of course. That's a huge fucking bug, okay? I'm just saying, oh, here we go. Dreamt I was playing D&D with Gwen Stefani. She could not under attack of opportunity rules. What's pissing me off having to explain the rules to her over and over again. Yeah. Gwen Stefani. Oh, I sold something else. Batman of the 70s sold $13.50. Sending offers quickly works. 100% positive business tactic. Okay? You send them quickly and then make your offer worthwhile. Like, why make your offer, like however much your item sold, it wasn't enough at that second, right? Like, we have to assume that. We can't assume that, your item was, that they said, oh, well, I'll like that and I'll come back later and finish my purchase, right? Maybe, right? But more than likely, I like that, but not at that price right now. And then when they get that offer, ooh-wee, send that offer to me. Sold. What if I didn't send the offer? Do you think that it would have sold anyway? Do you think that it would have sold for the full pot? And because I sent the offer, I actually lowered the amount of money that I was going to get? Some people think that way. Some people think that way. This thing keeps going off. And I'm here. So yeah, again, Batman of the 70s sold $13.50. That's great. So that's 7 items I gotta pack up by Monday. Oh, so much work. So much work. All right. That was a positive. All right. So, Gwen Stefani. I was a photographer, and I kind of met. I didn't really meet her more than. Sure if this is going to even work. Oh, it worked. All right. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Payment received. Yay. So I want to get him in his coat, though. He was walking. Come over me. I like this pose. I like that pose. We're going to show up close. And they show Gwen. Much better pictures of Gwen. Okay, here we go. All right. Do something with that. Do something with this too. All right, that's enough of Moby before they start flashing police sirens on the screen. All right. That's it. No. Oh. I don't want to. I'm going to pick something else. Can I pick something else? Alright, so there's supposed to be some kind of intelligence behind this. So, like, if I actually do something like that, then I switch back, and it's not what I wanted to do. Alright. maybe because I was messing up. Here we go. All right. Still. All right. So look, Moby coat. Not a Moby coat. All right. So Moby. What was that? What was that? Southside. I didn't like that song though. I like Gwen Stefani. No, not videos. Images. How big are these? What did it actually add? See, I need a clear picture like this one. Oh, that was Gwen Stefani the whole time, the whole video, even in the front, in the beginning. I didn't know that. So I ran into Gwen Stefani, the House of Blues, Sunset Strip. I was shooting for a magazine called Rap Pages Magazine, and I was a rookie. So, ew. So, what had happened was I had took some pictures. They had the Rap Pages. I mean, excuse me. The House of Blues transformed, right? So like, it was it could be like a little kind of like pub, right? Like where that had like 3 different sections, downstairs sections with a little stage, upstairs eating dining section, right? And then they had bars on the side, but usually when the dining section was open, the bars were closed because like sometimes it would be open, right? It'd be like there'd be a bartender there, but you're not expecting to really. There's 4 seats over there along the sides. It's not really like for anything other than looking over the balcony or continuing across, right? That's how it was set up. I know it's really hard to imagine, but then the manager can hit a button in the back control room, and the dining area, right, where you're sitting at, that's where Gwen was sitting and where I was standing, right, swings out to hit against the bar. So there's extra standing room and extra bar room, and there's a balcony to overlook the stage down in the middle. Super fresh, right? But apparently it was always breaking, and it was architectural nightmare to keep it working. At least that's what I was told around the time that they closed it. I don't know what's there now. I'm tempted to go and visit. All right, we're gonna take this one too. This is Moby, right? Yes. This better. Didn't I ask for? Oh, Southside and put coat. Really, that's what I want. Him in that coat. That's gonna make my life easier. I mean, you tell me he didn't take any pictures of himself in that coat except for this dumb one with him laying on the side. Let's hit that one. See if there's any more. That's on my nerves. All right, so look, dragon moth. Is this a real bug? Let's see. Dragon moth. I don't think it's a real bug. That's dragon mouth. Oh, it says that's why. Hawk moth, domestic moth. What is a dragon moth? Dragon moth is actually a spotted apatapatode. Apatalodes. Let me see that. That's not a very good drawing of that. Let's steal that too. It's actually spotted apatapatode. Okay, I kind of see it. This is something that I don't know. Would it land on his? You look, yeah, this is what a dragon moth looked like. You didn't know what the item was a real item that you said. I think it's gonna be fresh. Look at this. It's got like a tail like a scorpion, some dope wings. Look at those like claw like pincers in the front. That's what I do. That's what I said. Look, when you was hooked up with me, or I told you that you was hooked up for a reason, it's because this is what I do, right? I sit around all day and make up D&D monsters. For real. I make up D&D monsters. All right, so we just gonna draw the dragon moth here. Definitely got pincers. Again, I make everything combat ready. I'm just saying. When I run a game, you're gonna have to fight. You're gonna lose if you're like a pacifist and you come play in my game. I don't know. You either you're gonna be like bored or frustrated, or maybe dead. Maybe dead. I like to have like different ways you can uh, you know different ways you can defeat the monsters. I need to make that a little smaller. Like I kind of feel like we should make it like a little more like insect wingy kind of, and at the same time maybe dragonfly-ish, right, with the colors. Well, maybe not colors, but with the patterns. Wait, hold on a second. Where? Yep. No. Here. Other one can't be seen. See, if I would have just drew these claw pincer things, you'd have thought I just made that up. Ah, there's no such bug. Mm-hmm. Every time it lands on you, it gives you damage. Just, dude should have a special thing on the shoulder. That's what it's going to be on. Special little pad. It's part of his armor, his breastplate. He lands right there. Feeds him a little. Maybe that's what we should show him. Feeding him something like, with a grimace on his face. Yeah. All right. I already got it. I already know. I already know what I want to do. All right. I'm going to use myself. Let's see. Do I have something that could act like it's a... yes. Excuse me. Step over my fan. One moment. Sit tight. Don't let the bed go die. Let's see here. All right. Here we go. We could not find anything, so we are going to use the Hulk. I want to use something a little lighter. But yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to use the Hulk. Alright, so and I'm going to be feeding it. See, the reason why I wanted don't break Hulk. Don't break Hulk. Don't break Hulk. Could be feeding or something. Let's see. I need 2 hands. I need 3 hands. That's what I need. I need 3 hands. Now, see if I see. This is why I wanted the whatchamacallit, the a stuffed animal. You know, kind of like it's annoying, but I'm used to it, right? So I have to move here. Now I'm gonna have to set up my camera thing. I could take screenshots, so I'm gonna just bust out a little quick screenshot. Can I get it? Ooh. Get at an angle. Yes. That's awesome. Yes, that's awesome. I deserve a cookie. Hulk, thank you. You're welcome, Hulk. Thank you. Appreciate you. Double salute. Thumbs up. All right. Save this as. Bird. No. Dragon moth. Whatever this guy's name is. Dragon moth dude. Alright. I wish I could send it directly to it won't allow me to do that. You know, in some of my programs I could print directly to PDF. Alright, so we're 2 hours in. So we're gonna actually call this episode and continue at the next episode right after this. So let's go back to our opening. Revisit. Need some work, but I could see where we're going with it. Need some work. All right, so here we go. Boom. Nope, that's not the one. That's the one. All right, Return of the Green Death, Part 1. Part 1. Update. All right, so outro song, random song, volume up. If you're listening right now, you're down with Thulium. You support Toolbox Stuff. If you're listening right now, you deserve applause. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please click subscribe. Please click like. Thank you for tuning in. I want to thank John White for tuning in, also for giving me this assignment, for writing these excellent ideas. Thank you.